Hi there, this is Jennifer with Brome Fields, and today is day 70 of our 100 days of knit stitches. And today's stitch is called the bubble stitch. This is was really confusing to read the stitch, and kind of once I did a few of them, it definitely made a lot more sense, and it is super easy to do, and honestly, they're really cute. I really like that. It's like the popcorn stitch, but huge. So let's go ahead and get started. I cast on 19 stitches. I wanted my bobbles to be offset a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and get focused up here. All right, that's a 12 row repeat because they're alternating, but I'm just gonna do this one row. The rest are knit and purl stitches, front and back. So we're going to knit 4, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to do our bobble stitch. So into this one little stitch here, we're going to make the bobble. So we're going to knit one in the front and the back, and we're going to knit one into the front again, and it gets really tight. So I like to have a little bit of extra yarn there. And then again into the back. And it's kind of like fishing. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we created 4 stitches on there. Now we're going to flip our work over. And we're going to purl those 4 stitches, but we don't want to lose them. There we go. So now we're going to purl those 4 stitches that we just created. And it is a little tight. Now we're going to flip it back over, and we're going to knit those 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to take the second stitch and pass it over. Third stitch and pass it over. 4 stitch and pass it over. So we're left with 1 stitch like we started with. Now, as I go, I like to kind of form these. So I kind of stretch it out a little bit, pushing in the center, and bring those 2 sides to the back, just so that, I don't know, it gives it a little bit of shape. And then we're going to knit into that next stitch without missing a beat. So we don't want a big gap there. So kind of pull it tight. And then we're going to knit, so we knit 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to do another bobble. So I'm going to knit into the front and the back, and the front and the back. And yes, it is tight. And flip it over. And purl those 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it is a little tight. I'm sure I could knit a little looser to make it better. Knit 4. All right. And now we're going to slide them off. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to shape the bobble. I'm going to knit 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we'll do one more bobble. Front, back, front, back. That one I think I made it just a little bit looser, so it'll be a little easier. So purl those 4. Yeah, much easier to get my needle in there. And knit these 4. And then I guess we're going to not slip them up, but we're going to pass the stitch over, not the slipped stitch, just pass the stitch over. And then we're going to shape it. So I pull in the center, so I pull the 2 sides out. So it gives it, so it pops it in the center. And then we're going to knit these 4 stitches. So that is the bobble stitch. I have to be honest, that it's really an easy stitch, and you do have to shape those little guys so that they pop up. So you could tell, like that one there, I did knit him pretty tight. I probably knit him pretty loose because he's big. So that is the bobble stitch. I hope you guys enjoyed today's new stitch, and I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching.